Okay.
This is my last video before I turn myself in. Um, I'm with my family. Talk to my sons. I talk to everybody, man. I'm just going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know all this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bull crap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to, I don't even know what to say. I'm 21 years. I've elevated my family. Come back. Sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home.
Family, once again, you're tuned in to Twitter Radio. We're going to talk about this Big U, Yella Beezy. I really don't get much into the whole rap scene and the information and all that. I'm out of the game like that to just keep up with these cats. You know what I'm saying? But it's disheartening because you see four men on the screen. Two are dead and two have been alleged to have had something to do with the brother's murder. So when you think about the situation and you're seeing four men, and out of those four men, two are dead by the hand of allegedly two of the ones that's on the screen, it's disheartening because that's the state that we're in as a people. We're in a state of emergency. Nobody cares, not even us. You see, as long as we're seeing our people with money and rings and diamonds and women, we think we're winning, but we're losing. We assume we're winning, but we're losing. And now you have Big U, this brother, he's 58 years old. He's 2 years away from being 60. He should be doing anything. He should be fishing. He should be taking vacations. He should be doing something other than having to report himself to the authorities. But unfortunately, when you live a certain life, family, you're going to eventually reap what you've sown. Do we believe everything that they're going to say? No, we don't believe everything, but we know that everything that they're going to say and that they're saying isn't a lie, because that's the gang culture that he's been proud to be a part of. Let's hear this brother out a little more.
People are supposed to help me. I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash.
Well, it may be Big U. Some of it is straight trash, but can you say all of it is straight trash? No, you can't, brother. You can't, because you glorified gang culture. You know how many men went to the slaughter because of your programming, because of your glorification of the streets. Did you not think that you were not? See, if you're not your brother's keeper, you're going to be the one that kill your brother. That's how this started.
And I appreciate the love, and I appreciate people who've been helping me.
No, sir. Nobody can help you. You're in the hands of the Most High now. Now you got to give an account for your deeds, just like Puffy. He's where he needs to be. Why? Because he's your same age. He's your peer. And the only thing you've given the black community is a bunch of glorification of money, sex, and drugs. And now you're asking for what? For prayers? You won't get them.
I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted.
No, brother. No. We don't play that game. What you mean is hard helping black people and not being hunted? You are the hunter. It's just now the rabbit has the gun. See, you were the one that other black men would have to call to check in for security. From who? From you. We call that extortion. But let's hear the rest of it.
For doing it.
First Street. It might be I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
I see, and I hate this for you, brother, because I see the pain at 58 years old. At 58 years old, I see the pain. I see that you see that where you're about to go is probably going to be your last ride. You're 58 years old, but you, my brother, should have thought about that. You, my brother, should have focused on when you had plenty of time to change your ways and get out from among this gang culture. You should have rolled out and just got you a 9-to-5 and left it alone. But it kept calling you. It kept calling you. And the Most High kept giving you a chance to change. He kept giving you a chance to change. Just like the pastor that just died, the cussing pastor. He was 60 plus years old, 62, I believe. Plenty of time to change. The Most High ain't playing with us, men especially. If you're not going to walk in your purpose, what are you going to be needed for to be free or walking on this side of the earth? The Most High don't need you. He's called you to lead and to build and to be your brother's keeper. You didn't want to be your brother's keeper, so now you became a killer.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all. Go. I'm looking at this video.
Hey, if you conceal carry, then you're probably going to want this right here, the Vanish holster in camo. And what's really
as I come in to turn myself in, and I'm disheartened by the fact that they trying to say that I stole something from Developing Option, or I used Developing Option for a front. Developing Option paid my bills. They paid my house note. They paid the bills for my family, the money I made as an employee for Developing Option. I never mixed that with nothing. I didn't manipulate nobody. I didn't steal nothing.
Brother, you can say what you want to say, Big U, but at the end of the day, you are known for gang activity. It's going to be hard, real hard for you. That's why the scripture tells us, do not let your name be spoken of as evil. It's going to be real hard for anybody to co-sign anything that you are doing, because you have glorified for years gang banging. Gang banging, in other words, is killing your own people, because you weren't killing no white man. You was killing your own people. And now you have the audacities to try to get online and make a tape or make a video to reach out and talk to who? Your people, the same ones that you would charge to come into what you would call your city. If it's your city, why is your city about to lock you up, brother?
We did PPP loans. We did 2 loans. And that's it, just like everybody else did. I didn't use no fraud. I didn't give none of fake names. And one of them we was paying back and one they forgave. You know what I mean? And the other one we attempted for. And
what about the connection to you and Nipsey Hussle's murder? What about the connection to you and a few other brothers' murder? See, you talking about one aspect. These people got you on several different charges, brother. And when they pull your file and they telling you it's time to come on and come in, or we're going to get you, it's because they have enough evidence that says, you know what, we're going to win.
They didn't give us nothing for it. I filed my taxes, and them coming around telling me I was using Developing Option as a cover. A cover for what?
A cover for gang violence. No different than the mobsters. No different, brother. No different than Al Capone. Al Capone, he was a mobster, but guess what he had? Guess what he ran? His day-to-day business was a furniture company. A furniture company. Come on, man. Come on.
None of that's going to be true. None of that's going to be true. The government putting this big-ass picture, they want to arrest 21 dudes. Some dudes I don't even talk to.
It don't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's called the pecking order. You know the game. You tell one man what to do, he go telling. It's called an underboss. You know what I'm saying? It's called soldiers. It's people that do stuff for you, and you might not even know their name. You know how this works, and everybody know how this works. Now you want to act like the mob, and since you want to be the mob, guess what happened to Al Capone? Since you want to be the mob, guess what happened to John Gotti?
I don't even know nothing about. So how the hell you gonna lump me in with all them? But it's all a big picture though. It's all the big picture.
And the thing is, you don't even sound believable. You sound stressed out. And I get it, because you probably won't see your freedom again. When you get out, you're probably gonna be like Morgan Freeman when you get out. You're probably gonna just say, screw it. If you decide to give me my parole after all this time, fine. If not, then fine. Because you're 58 years old. But you, brother, should have thought about that before you decided, I'm going to glorify wicked behavior that's going to directly target people that look like me.
Now I'm going to be sitting in here. It's going to be years on my life.
Yeah, exactly. But brother, you should have thought about that before you decide to engage in criminal activity. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for Puffy. I don't feel sorry for a lot of these brothers, you know what I'm saying, who are getting gunned down in the streets. I feel sorry for the kids, but you're talking about grown men who have a choice every day that they get up to live a simple, ordinary life. You didn't want to do that. You wanted to be a gangster.
You going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they gonna say?
They may lie. That's what they may say. They may say, you know what? We want the big fish. Your name is Big U. They may say, we want the big fish. You give us him. We don't care what you say. Just give us him, and you can walk free. You know the game. That's just how it goes. But when you want to be a part of that lifestyle, brother, you're susceptible to getting lied on.
You ruining people's lives.
Oh, you don't say. And isn't that the gang culture?
I heard it's up with 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong.
No, brother. No. That's not wrong. What's wrong is a 58-year-old man like you who's married, who has probably grandkids, not willing to disconnect himself from anything that has to do with anybody that's a part of gang culture. I don't care if you had to get up and move out of California. It was just that serious. You should have moved to Texas. We slow down here. You should have moved to Georgia. They kind of slow down there. Now you wanted to live in California. Okay. Well, look at the results of it. Mr. 58-year-old man who knew better.
It is what it is.
I'm glad you said it is what it is. We'll deal with it.
Church, just pray for me.
No. We're not praying for you, brother. See, that's the thing. We're not going to waste our prayers for somebody who don't want to change. You got to change your heart now, but it's too late. Because see, if you wasn't having no trouble, you wouldn't be telling nobody to pray for you. You're telling somebody to pray for you because now you see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that light at the end of the tunnel isn't freedom. It's really your captivity. So now you want somebody to pray for you? No, sir. I wouldn't waste my prayers for you.
Pray for me, pray for my family. And look at what we did. You look at what I did. I've been home 21 years.
How I'm upping my lawn game this year. I've been trying to care for my lawn myself, but it's difficult to figure out exactly.
It ain't over though. That's what it's not. Blessings. I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to?
Brother, it don't matter. It does not matter. You said you've been out the pen for 21 years, brother. I guess you got out and realized. I guess you felt like you were untouchable. So how long did you do the first set? How much time did you do the first time? You didn't learn anything from that?
That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So is that how they gonna work the case?
Of course, that's how they're going to work the case. Isn't that how you work? So now what you're talking about now is you're being hunted. And what you're saying is, hey, that's not fair. Well, what about the common man on the streets? What about those basketball players, you know what I'm saying, who's earning a living for their family to check into what you would call your city? They had to pay you for protection. From who? From you. So I'm going to set it up like this. I'm going to tell you to be safe from whoever, you got to pay me, but the whoever is me myself. Does that seem like it's right? But now you want to talk about what the so-called Injustice Department is doing? Yeah, y'all are birds of a feather, brother. It's just your time to get hunted.
Everybody know I don't fuck with Cannon. Everybody know I don't fuck with Brick Baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, them is and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that. You might as well go get 600 and whack.
It ain't about 600 and whack, brother. It's about you. Your foul, your number, your card has been pulled. Mr. Tough Guy, you're big you. So deal with the, see, that's what I don't understand about these Negroes. See, when they're free, they're not talking about no prayer. They're not talking about praying for my family. They're not talking about any of that. They're riding a high horse. They're not thinking anything about the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're focused on themselves. They're glorying in their own selfish, personal, vain lives. But when they get in trouble and they can't turn to no man, nobody, now they want to ask for prayer. Now you want to think about the Most High. It does not work that way, brother. Deal with what you've been dealt by your own hand.
These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raiding my houses, raiding my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option?
The crime of being a gangster, sir. That's the crime. The crime of being a gangster.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes and covered nothing up with developing option. Shit crazy. But this how they get you.
No, sir, that's how you get got. Don't blame it on any, but see, I'm tired of black men who want to glorify the wicked lifestyle of gangs, killing, guns, murdering, you know what I'm saying, running through women. When their ticket gets pulled, now they want to talk about, it's because I'm a black man. No, sir. You're a black man who didn't do anything for your community. Because at 58 years old, you should have been at home at night with your wife and kids. No, you out here giving out orders.
They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence.
It's got to be real evidence. Otherwise, you wouldn't be reported. So wait a minute. So you think these people playing? You think these people don't have enough evidence on you to do what they're doing? Come on, brother. You know better than that.
Ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeated thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They finna lump all of us up and say it's all around the 60s.
Okay, so what's wrong with that? Since you're still claiming Rolling 60, since you're still affiliated with Rolling 60, you understand how this works. You doing interviews talking about gang culture. It's well known that when people check into LA, they got to talk to you. You glorified that. But now all of a sudden you want to try and distance yourself. It doesn't work like that, brother. You got to pay the cost to be the boss. And that's what you're about to pay as you go see these people.
Watch you see. We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character.
What they got to say, brother? You're a gang. You listen. Your character has never been a character that was good. There was nothing clean about your character. You're a part of a gang. Being a part of a gang is like being a part of a mob. It's understood that your whole life consists of crime. Simple.
All right, man. Just pray for me.
He's still asking for people to pray for him. Now, see, that's the thing. Now he wants somebody to pray for him. But before these charges were getting, dropped on him, before these charges, were being brought against him, he wasn't asking nobody to pray for him. He wasn't getting on camera asking for people to pray for him. Pray to who? God? Oh, so now you got time to discuss God. Because you don't want us to pray for you to the devil, do you? You want God to come in and intervene. But before this, he didn't have nothing to do with the Most High. Now all of a sudden he want to get on and talk about prayer.
And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe.
No. I ain't finna let you. I'm safe, brother. I'm married. I got kids. I'm a businessman. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've never been in prison. I'm safe. I keep the commandments. You know what I'm saying? I live righteous. I'm safe. He told me I'll keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on thee. I've never seen him fail me. But you want to make it seem as though you're living a immoral life, but you're a part of a gang, the Rolling 60s, one of the biggest gangs in LA, mind you. Now you're wanting to make it seem like somebody's hunting you. But you used to be the hunter. Now it doesn't feel right. It don't feel like you're supposed to be in this position. But brother, you put your own self in this position.
With these dudes, if these dudes feel like want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows and 100 shows, all them shows, and y'all need to. Everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people.
So now he's talking about y'all not for. No, brother, you're not for your own people. You're not for your own people. I'm for my people. I'm just for my people to live, a righteous life. I'm for my people, to live, in a way where we can live in unity, in a way where we ain't got to be killing each other. We ain't got to be using each other. We ain't trying to get over on each other. I'm for my people. Brother, you not for your people.
You put charges against anybody. So this is going to probably be my last video. I'm going to go turn myself in.
Well, good. Go turn yourself in, brother.
To see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses.
Why is Amazon paying me $63,000 a month? Well, I didn't make this kind of.
600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, they was asking about whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet.
But you been on the internet. I've seen you on videos. What are you talking about? Y'all foul. You 58 years old. You're part of you've been home for 21 years. You said. Now, why are you going on somebody's platform promoting and glorifying gang culture? That's what you did. You did that to yourself, knowing you was a married man with kids, probably got grandkids. You shouldn't have been see, if you wanted to be like the mob, if you really wanted to be like the mob, they would have gotten you the old school way. They would have gotten you, and when people pulled you out, well, nobody would have known anything about a big you. It would have just been, wait a minute, this guy exists? Yeah, they had to, do their research. No, but you put yourself on camera, did interviews, glorifying gang culture. So don't put this on anybody else. This is all about you. A 58, we'll just say a 60-year-old man who's about to go to prison, probably for the rest of his life. Big U, was it worth it?
All y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit.
No, see, this is what makes you a loser. You don't even want to take it like you took it. Everybody else is a loser. Because what? What about you? You the 58-year-old man. You the one that's got a family. So why are you trying to pass off the situation that you're in as if everybody else is the reason? You're Mr. Big U. See, when you was glorifying the gang culture, nobody was able to glorify you. Was the only big U. You wouldn't let nobody steal your identity. I'm the only big U. Yeah. So now that big U got to deal with what comes with being big U, now it's everybody else's fault. No.
If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets.
What that mean? Violence? Exactly. Violence. And that's why, we don't want to handle nothing in the streets, because when we handle stuff in the streets, it leads to death, because we go all out. We won't do it to the white man, but we go all out with one another. That's why Nipsey's dead. That's why Mo3 is dead. And you talking about when you got something against a black man, do it in the streets. No, sir. No, sir. You go do your time, because you've been putting work in the streets. And I'm sure the violence that you've, dealt was towards another black man. Tired of you Negroes.
Wack said 100 times he was going to take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody.
Man, you expect somebody to believe that? Wait. You expect some? Okay, so now you're trying to play the victim. Now you're trying to soften up your voice. You're no longer Big U, the rolling 60. Man who was allegedly, charging people to check in when they come into your city, California. Now you're saying that you're just this little peon who's trying to make a living, and people were stopping you from making a livelihood. Is that what you want us to believe now?
But you
sound like Al Capone when they brought him up on charges, and he tried to make it seem as though he was nothing more than just a businessman who sells furniture. No, come on, sir.
Y'all sending it around, getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community.
No, brother. We understand what the FBI do, but we also understand what they can't do. If you are a law-abiding citizen and they do their reconnaissance and their research on you, and they find out that there's nothing there, they're going to leave you alone. But on the other hand, brother, if there's somebody, and this ain't no just black or white, or whatever, they take pride in bringing anybody down who's committing crimes, because it helps them look good. Now, are other races of people able to get away with more than what we get away? Yes, because we stick out as a sore thumb. And it's good because we shouldn't be committing crimes against one another anyway.
I ain't been nothing but a help to our community.
No, you haven't. You've been a hindrance. You've been, involved in organized crime, racketeering, embezzlement, allegedly. So no. Don't tell us this lie, because see, this is the thing, Big U. We know you. You've laid out who you are and how you get down. You, Wack 100, Mo, Yellow Beezy, Little Dirk, out King Von, all you wicked Negroes who are on the streets doing damage to your own people. We want you either locked up or 6 feet under. Simple as that. And we don't care if the white man do it. Because see, if the white man don't get you, you'll get one of us. You won't get one of theirs. You'll get one of us.
But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody.
No, sir. This is the price of being black, a rolling 60, and a man who gets on a platform and talk about gang culture and glorify gang culture. That's what it is. That's the price of it. It's called reaping what you've sown, brother. You've been out of prison for 21 years. You should have learned, hey, You know what? You took it for granted. The Most High gave you another chance. You were able to walk free. Nah, you didn't just want to walk free. You wanted to walk out, pick up where you left off. Okay, so let the authorities pick up where they left off. They took you down once, let them take you down again.
Trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they can go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to.
No, that ain't how it worked. You were on the internet. Nobody can just go on the internet and claim anything about you. And if they, well, you know what, they can. But when the cops and the FBI or whoever come looking and they start doing their homework, you make it your business to make sure there's nothing there for them to find. You make it so crystal clear that you let them know, hey, you come at me again, you keep you know what I'm saying, coming to you know, try and mess up my defame my character, I'm going to sue you. And you can. They only kept coming because you gave them something to come forward.
Well, y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Because I ain't did nothing.
Oh man, dude, that don't even sound believable. I'm gonna turn myself in, but I ain't even did nothing. Yeah, you look real believable, brother.
This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of...
So now you're the victim. Oh, is that Big U, the rolling 60? So now you're the victim. Wow.
What shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wax said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wax.
Well, I mean, but does it matter? It's called infighting. It's called infighting. You and Wack, who cares? Y'all are part of the same scum, the rolling 60s. And after they get you, hopefully they'll get him. Because we're tired of seeing these clips. I don't watch y'all, but I see the clips of you and him getting on this white boy, Adam 22, this white boy podcast, you know what I'm saying? Programming the youth into thinking that y'all are really talking about, you ain't talking about being a husband. You're not talking about being a faithful father. You're not talking about glorifying, you know what I'm saying, the Most High. So what? So who cares about what's going to happen to you? Let it happen. If you ain't out there glorifying the Most High, then hey, go ahead and go on down to that dungeon so you can be quiet. Why should you be on a platform that reaches millions of people and the Most High don't get his glory? Don't you know he's jealous? Why should his enemy, Satan, get, you know what I'm saying, all the promotion from what's coming out of your mouth? And why should our babies, you know what I'm saying, our youth whose mind hasn't even developed, watch you and feel like this is what a man should be, to where he glorifies dealing with a brother in the street, as you say. And we know what that means.
Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate.
Well, we'll worry about that when we just need to get the big fish. We just want to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? Once we get rid of you, we'll make an example out of you. And hopefully the next person, whatever dummy it is, because there'll always be another one, you know what I'm saying? He'll get the same fate that you're getting.
That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up, all of them until they lock me up.
Well, hopefully they're going to lock you up soon, brother. Hopefully they're going to lock you up real soon. You know what I'm saying? Because who needs it? Who needs people like you? Who needs people like this, honestly, family? I mean, we don't. Our community don't. This is what we glorify. Like I said, and I'm about to end. You got Nipsey Hussle, he's dead. Mo 3, he's dead. Yella Beezy and Big U have just been indicted. 4 lives that are gone. 4 lives that are gone. If you're not going to glorify the Most High, brothers and sisters, but I'm talking to my brothers, if you're not going to live for Him, if you want to live for the money, if you want to live for the chains, if you want to live for the watches, if you want to live for the women, if you want to live for the fast time and the fast crime, that's your choice completely. But please understand that life, it is short-lived. Simple as that. It's short-lived. And when you live it, and when it's been played out, don't come asking the Most High for no help. He's already given you enough time. He's giving you enough grace, and He's giving you enough mercy to change. Family, till next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.